II. We did like what 3 of these so far, so this probably makes 4 or 3. So we got KillaAssassin20 yet again, and we got TheBlackCookie66. His first time being on this podcast, so that's even better. Okay, so we're gonna talk about today. What do y'all guys think of World War II? Who's going first?
You know, World War II. I don't see I don't see many problems with the game as there was back then. But either way, I'm still not a fan of the game like that. I would buy it and I would enjoy my time on the game. But it's just this World War II stuff and some of the kill streaks, I'm just not feeling the game
Right.
the way I would feel any other game. Like the war game mode, I like it. For some reason, I like it. Maybe because it's long and the maps are huge. But
Honestly, I'm not a fan of it. It's too many. It's too much going around. People just throwing grenades all the time. There ain't really no strategy at all.
no, but the funny thing is, grenades ain't a problem for me. I've played it at friends' houses. I played the beta. Grenades, I don't die by grenades like that. It's just it seems like the grenades are too strong.
Mm.
But other than that, I don't see no problems really with the game. It's really not. I'm just not a fan. Maybe because Treyarch ain't make it either. I don't know.
Kill Assassin, Jason. Starts off every podcast with a
You know,
fucking gasp.
Call of Duty shit in the ass 2 is a very, very, very worthless piece of shit. For multiple reasons, but the main reason I see is because the score streaks is ass and there's nothing to strive for at all. And then they have this bougie ass blockbuster version of the Moab called the V2 rocket that no one gives two shits for. When the game first came out, there was damn near 20 people already level 1,000 at the top of the leaderboards with damn near 30 games played. So the game is ass. Thanks for that. And you know, every time I walk around the corner, there's always a grenade that has the radius of a goddamn cornfield that gets you anywhere. The shotguns have more range than snipers. Snipers are more effective up close. Than, it's just ridiculous.
Everything is backwards.
The machine pistols shoot faster than the Scorpion Evo on Black Ops 2, and it's,
Wait, hold up.
you know, it's very.
I have a problem with that because I don't even have no other pistols besides the first pistol. I don't understand how you can't get a second pistol until you almost level 30. That don't make no sense to me. Right? That don't make no sense. You don't get the second pistol until you almost level 30. And I don't think you get the US shovel. Yes, the melee weapon, the shovel, until you're like 35.
Honestly,
So-
for me, that shovel is a big waste.
Exactly.
Shovel is the dumbest thing ever.
Gay.
Like,
For real.
alright, it's World War II, but I know damn well in World War II they wasn't running around with shovels cutting people's heads off.
And
Karate
then
taught me that.
another thing is like, I mean, I've experienced it in multiplayer, but really in zombies, whenever you use like the shovel as a melee weapon, it like the melee animation, it like locks you in. It's like hard to explain. Like when you use it, it's not like older Call of Duties when you hit the button and if someone's like close enough to you, it just knifes them. It's like when you press the button, your screen gets locked into that person, into the animation for like a cool 2 seconds, and you can't turn your screen or nothing when you do it. It's just real weird. So the game is just off about that. The war game mode, I'm not a fan. It's just, to me, it's too much going on. I played war earlier. We had to escort 3 tanks. Then when the tanks got to a certain level, we had to fill the tanks up with gas. Like, what am I, a mechanic now? I thought I was supposed to be fighting war. And then most of the time, people just sitting back with snipers, just picking everybody off with throwing grenades and blowing everybody up. Like, to me, that's just not right. Now, the other war map I played, it was like on Omaha Beach on D-Day. That was okay for like the 6 minutes I played. Then the game was over. But I mean, I'm not really a fan. To me, there's something off about this game. Like I don't. It's just something about the pacing. I don't know if it's like the World War II vibe. I'm not a fan of like these older Call of Duties. I mean, Call of 4 was okay because that was kind of modern, like somewhat modern. But if it's like, I can't really describe what the Call of Duty that is like the perfect, like Black Ops 2. Would y'all call that like deep future or like
Black Ops
like
2 was just future.
that was just
I
like
don't really. I just say
future?
that was the future. That was not the deep future.
So
That's nothing.
You would call Infinite Warfare deep future.
I'd say Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare Deep Future.
Okay.
But Advanced Warfare didn't have as many problems
Is
as Infinite Warfare.
Yeah. Let's move on to another topic. So, this Call of Duty, I think it was a success in the market, in the franchise, or did y'all think it was a fail?
I don't. I'd say it probably is a fail because
Honestly, I don't
you know
see
what?
anyone buying the DLCs. I don't like. I mean, I'm not saying physically see anyone like keeping track of like statistics and stuff. I'm just saying like, I don't think it'll be worth buying the DLCs for anyone.
'Cause the DLCs is different. They have 3 multiplayer maps and a new war map, and that's really dumb. And plus, they already don't have a lot of maps to begin with.
Right.
So really, that's just really dumb. It's worthless. They should at least added 4 multiplayer maps and added that one war map still or something.
Exactly. Um, about you? How about you, Jason?
I don't see this game selling anything, any DLC, any content, any camos, any more than, school lunch. This game, I don't see it going anywhere because it has nothing to offer at all. Like, there's nothing in this game that can interest me at all. Because they
Exactly.
started off this game, they have damn near they have 4 different types of supply drops. That's cool. And that's it. Like,
Weapon variants are really dumb
They
too.
really are. They don't do anything. Nothing at all.
I understand it may change the way your gun look, but that's what we got camos for.
Hmm.
Like, this is really dumb.
And even then, I still don't even know how we earn the camos. It's too much. What was I getting ready to say? The score streaks. So, how do y'all feel about getting a bloodthirsty in order to get a UAV?
You know, honestly, when I played the beta, I don't think I've ever gotten one bloodthirsty. Cause all I did was play war because the kill streaks didn't even seem like they was worth trying to get. The what's it called? The Molotovs.
That was gay.
I hated it because they just burn people to death. And that was
Basically.
so dumb. Then that little I didn't even want the kill streaks honestly. I've heard people
None of
talk
the kill
about them.
streaks seem
It was
interesting
bad.
at all.
It's like it's a kill streak. It's supposed to be unique, something amazing, like something you want to earn. It's just like when you get it, it's like, okay, time to waste about 30 seconds using this thing,
And maybe
then go
only get
back to
like
dying
2
again.
kills. And then,
Yeah, like the Pride Troopers. I think that's what the fuck they call. You would try
paratroopers.
so hard,
paratroopers. Yeah.
paratroopers, yeah. You try so hard to get them things, and they only get like 2 kills.
Mm. Y'all didn't have that problem with the attack doors or swarm, now did y'all?
Well, because they did their job. It was
Hmm.
about
Exactly.
2,000 points, and they did it. They was worth it.
I couldn't relate. Maybe I could maybe I could like 7 times, but I couldn't relate as much as like 40, 50 times as y'all
Like
niggas.
the amount that the kill streak is worth, like if it's 10 kills, that kill streak should be worth 10 kills.
That makes sense.
It
Right.
shouldn't be worth 2 kills and that's it, or barely being used.
I mean, but it's also a balancing issue with that too, because you can fight for you know, how much is a Moab? 25.
25.
You know, you ain't gonna get 25 kills with that thing. You only can possibly get 6. And some smart
Okay, but
people like kill themselves before the timer, so you don't even get any kills at all.
it's unique though.
You're right.
You get a
It's
20, you
unique.
go on a 24, 25 kill streak. You see a countdown on the corner of everybody's screen, a huge explosion, and it changed the way the map looked.
Right.
That is,
Something unique. It's worth it. The Osprey Gunner was 17 kills on MW3. You get that, you basically can fly that all over the map and shoot people and drop good care packages. Not no weak UAV stuff. Actual good care packages for your team too at the same time.
AC-130. I don't even know how much that was, but that shit was
It was
hard.
like 11 kills. But it was worth it. Like
Pave
the
low,
Reaper and stuff.
all that.
Like certain kill streaks, like the Reaper, the payload, the Lodestar, all those kill streaks, it was worth like 13 kills to
Oh
get
yeah,
it.
they were
But
worth it.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you could get your 13 kills back with that kill streak.
Especially with the Lodestar. Lodestar in Nuketown, you probably getting over 13 kills back. Especially if it's recycled.
Yeah.
Like if I get a kill streak and it takes 10 kills to get it, I want at least close to 10 kills. I want that kill streak to at least get close to 10 kills or more.
Right.
But if it takes
Makes
10, I
sense.
don't want 2 kills off of it because it's not even going to be worth it.
Right. And damn sure I ain't fighting for my life to get 5 damn kills to get a UAV that lasts for, what, 60 seconds? Probably less than that. 45 seconds. And I'm still dying any damn way. Nah, that's not worth it. I don't know when the UAV started going up in damn kills. Like a UAV is the most overpowered thing in the world. But
You gotta really fight to get a UAV.
right. And I never had to fight. I never had to fight and didn't get no goddamn UAV before. But score streaks definitely a problem. If y'all had to choose 2 things to add to World War II that could possibly make it better, or take out 2 things, what would it be? Starting with Jason.
Balance the maps out better.
No, what does that mean? Balance the maps out. What does that mean?
I don't want it to where when I spawn on one side of the map, I have no cover but to go prone. And then on the other side of the map, there's barrels, there's tanks, there's trees, there's rocks. Like, I shouldn't feel unsafe. I shouldn't feel like an orphan spawning on one side of the map. I want to feel secure when I go out there. I don't want to go out there knowing that as soon as I walk out there, I'm shot in the heart and I'm dead. 1. 2, I think it's real retarded how they have one map, even though people, they have the choice to vote for it or not. That Gustav Cannon map, or whatever it is, that snow map, I don't like how people get, like that map, I feel like it really ruined the game. Because when you get on that map, people think, damn, well, I can't run around with a shotgun. And if I do, I get a hit marker across the map. So this is what I'm going to do. Let me go to my bank account, get $400 out. Let me try and get this elite Enfield. 5 minutes later, they get it. They use it on that map. Well, I got 40 kills. I might want to use it on the other map. Let me send it back in camp. That map ruins every single... That map changes the mindset of too many people, and I hate it so much because everybody thinks that they're a pro sniper or they're in like a real life world war, and everybody wants to sit back.
Face.
Facts. The other thing I hate in that game, instead of making the servers better, putting more time and thought into balancing the game, they come out with this headquarters where you can run the quartermasters.
Oh,
It's
man.
basically like Destiny. You can run to the quartermasters. They have a firing range that no one cares for. You have a 1v1 arena that gets you no XP. You can prestige divisions. This is too much for no... The only thing I need to prestige is my rank to get the master prestige. Putting aside 1,000 levels. I just want to hit master prestige, and that's it. They be doing too much extra.
Enough said with that. There's way too much stuff in that headquarters that literally ain't worth it. You can survive the entire game without going to headquarters and be 100%
Right.
fine.
Seven.
Alright, TJ. 2 things you would either add or take out or you think would better fit the game.
Take out headquarters. They have no business putting zombies in there. They need to take out zombies too. Headquarters is just a waste, honestly. Like, what's the point of opening stuff in front of your friends? Because they don't care. Because y'all gonna get the same thing.
Right.
Y'all get the
Y'all getting
same
junk.
grip, the same hat, the same shoelace out y'all care package. When y'all supplies out, it don't matter.
These are facts.
What was you trying to get? What achievement you was trying to get the other day, Jason? It was like open up a supply
Have
drop.
15 people watch you open a care package. Open a supply drop.
And the fact that it took you so long to get that proves nobody cares.
Oh, he ain't get it.
Like, oh, he didn't get it? So, see, the headquarters don't even be filled. It's
Worthless.
just like dumb stuff they try to add. Like, I understand, like, it's different from what it was back then. But it's like, sometimes maybe you should just keep it the same. Don't add all this new stuff to ruin it. Don't add worthless variants of guns that don't really do nothing.
Right.
Don't, like,
It's crazy.
no. Wait, can you put suppressor on assault rifles?
Nope.
That really pissed me off.
Only the airborne division can attach suppressors, and it can only attach suppressors to SMGs.
And it's like, what's the point? For what? Like, maybe I want to be quiet while I got my assault rifle, like it's been for the past 50 million years. Why you gotta change it now?
I don't know what their mindsets were. Who made this? Activision and Sledgehammer. Okay.
Infinite Sledgehammer, yeah.
Two things I would take out that could possibly make the game better. Headquarters, definitely. I guess that's like the main topic of this little segment. It's just, it really is worthless. People go, I mean, unless they, I don't know, I really don't see like a need for it besides them just trying to copy Destiny. I mean, they have a firing range there, but I mean, no one goes there specifically for the firing range, because if you just go on your weapon and hit the middle button, you can go to a firing range. That came from Advanced Warfare. There's a payroll person, but they can just put that on the main menu. I mean, they don't really need the headquarters for that. Somewhere where you can get bounties, that can be on the main menu too. And then the little 1v1 pit, that benefits no one. I mean, if you want a 1v1, start up a custom game. So, I don't know.
It's like they try so hard just to make it even worse.
True. And I remember when the game first launched, I didn't even have this game when it first launched, but when the game first launched, headquarters didn't even work. It fucked up the whole servers because of how bad it was. I had to wait like 2 weeks to get the headquarters working. Next segment, we're gonna be talking about zombies. I know probably any of you never played zombies, but I'm hoping you guys saw footage of zombies. Zombies, deadass, don't have no idea what's going on. I literally jump in.
Zombies is dumb.
I have no idea what's going on. I jump in and I just start just shooting at whatever comes. There's a lot of stuff wrong with zombies, and I'm gonna start naming them. One, there's no indication to know that when you're getting hit by a zombie. So obviously, you know, you have a crawling dead creature with fucking bones and fingernails scratches you. Your character won't make a single noise. You won't see no blood marks on your screen until you one shot. You won't hear no indication that you're about to be dead by a zombie until it's almost already too late. Only indication you can see is on your screen, like this little yellow circle. It goes down, because that's like your health bar. It goes down when you're taking damage. That's the only way you know when you're getting hurt. And if the character does make a noise, he's real quiet, because I sat there and listened to it and I could not hear it. Then the little power-up things, they don't make noises when you pick them up. It just pops up on your screen. So no one will ever know if you even got one if you wasn't paying attention. What if you was in the zone? No one would know. It's a lot of stuff wrong. Especially in the first map. If you get to a point, if you like inside of the building, the light just cut off, and then now everyone's just running in the dark with a damn flashlight. And I don't know. Like zombies have bombs and shit attached to their back. Some zombies have flamethrowers. Some zombies have nukes. Got some skinny ass zombies chasing after you. It's too much, and there's no explanation for any of it. What do you guys think?
Zombies has not been good since Origins. Drop the mic. Literally.
Wait,
There's
Transit
nothing.
was good. Mob of the Dead was good.
No, I'm saying. You know what I mean. I don't know. I mean, not one map has really came out after Origins where we could really say, hey guys, let's hop on and go for a high round or do this Easter egg like we were trying to do. We went into buried and failed on multiple occasions on damn near one step, and we kept on going back and back and back and back and back to the point where our brain was getting ready to shut down. We can't do that anymore. Yeah, we can't.
We did make it pretty far with TJ though. TJ had the little time bomb thing. We went to round infinity. I just don't remember how we died that time.
The maze.
Yeah.
But it's just, to me, it's like this. No zombies, no game will ever top Treyarch zombies. They need to
These are
stop
facts.
trying. And it's like, it's not your place to be doing that. It's like, what if somebody's, alright, Pumas. What if somebody making Pumas for 10 years, 50 million years, and you'd be like, alright, matter of fact, I'm gonna come up with my own version of Pumas. And it's like, what are you doing? This ain't even the Puma. This is a dog on the front.
There's a dog on the front.
Exactly. It's like you're trying to recreate something, but you're not even doing it right. So,
And you know they took inspiration from Treyarch, because he had the mystery box and everything.
They need to stop. Like the zombies, I hate the jug system. The juggernaut system, I hate that. That shield, that's dumb to me.
Oh no, I never even got any perks in there.
The dog rounds when they have the bees coming after you, the zombies
Yeah,
with the
them
bees.
shits
It's
is
just
dumb.
like, go somewhere. That's dumb. That's retarded. And what else? What's
The damn
the
zombies
giant
carrying bombs and flamethrowers
yeah,
and
the
shit.
giant flamethrower. It's like y'all doing too much. Y'all really trying so hard just to make it look bad. It's, y'all just need to give it a rest. Wait for Treyarch to make y'all zombies and
Let them take the wheel.
sit down. Exactly. Cause y'all really messing up something like the people. What if they play this game first for zombies, the first zombies game, and they don't like it? When another Call of Duty game comes out, they're like, oh no, I ain't gonna play these zombies because this and that made it and it was terrible. Say no, you ruining the experience for other people. Y'all zombies are, it's not that good. They won't ever top them. And don't keep trying. It's just know your place, man.
Thoughts on zombies, Jason?
I mean, I don't know what it's just zombies for me. When I think of zombies, I think of I think of just zombies. I literally think of, okay, let me start up the game, get my life together. A few more rounds later, all right, I'm suited up. Now let's get this money. I don't want to play zombies. Oh goddamn! Well, here comes a dude that I'm gonna have to unload six clips of pack-a-punch ammo into, and then he almost died. And here comes another dude with a bomb on his back. You know what's crazy? When you kill the zombie with the bomb on his back, he'll die and then he'll drop the bomb, and he just sits there. If you shoot the accident, boom,
Right.
you're dead. And then there's another dude that when you do shoot him, first of all, they gave a zombie a flamethrower. Let's not even get into that. They made it so they can. It's like this zombie. When you shoot him, he runs at you, full force, like a running back. They made it to where they spawned 5 of those in one round. You know what the craziest thing is? If you don't like, you can kill every other basic zombie. When you kill the zombies, the round goes on. They don't
Exactly,
die.
it goes
They just
on.
keep on
They
spawning.
will keep
Every
running.
time, like it's
It
ridiculous.
will say the
man.
round is over, but you have like 2 of those flamethrower niggas still running around, and they'll follow you into the next round. That doesn't make any sense.
Then, like this, how you kill zombies with a shovel? I don't like that.
Yeah,
no.
what happened to my butter knife?
Exactly.
They dropped my butter knife and gave me a damn shovel.
This is dumb. Really?
really is.
They
They
will never
changed
be on their
they
level.
changed points and changed it to jolts. I don't know what jolts is. When I heard jolts, I thought it was like electricity or some shit. It's like, okay, this doesn't make any sense to me.
It's crazy.
You just need to sit down and wait for Treyarch. Just hush.
Exactly.
Not your face.
Alright, moving on to our last segment. What do you guys think? If a development team, well, first name your development team. So you have Activision, Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, and Treyarch. So there's 4 of them. First, name your development team.
Activision works.
Name your development team to work with, and then if they say, give me 3 things to put into the next Call of Duty, what would it be? Jason, go first.
What do I want to see in the next Call of Duty?
And what development team you think should work with you?
I think that Treyarch should work with me. 1. What do I want to see in the next Call of Duty? I would just say Black Ops 2, but it's not. Can I name off a list of what I don't want to see?
Can you name both?
I'll give 2 things I want to see and 2 things I don't want to see.
Okay.
2 things I want to see are... Alright, 2 things I want to see. I hate weapon variants. We already know that's already on the table. I hate weapon variants.
I do too.
But what I want to see is weapon variants that need to be earned. And I'm not talking about just, oh, you get a merciless or you get a ruthless, boom, that's the gun. I want to see, if you want an OP gun, I want to see you have to go through a whole range of challenges to really earn them. Strive for what you really want. 1. 2, another thing that I might really want to see, actually no, that I really do want to see, I want to see kill streaks. Actually, no, I want them to bring back, don't you know how in Modern Warfare 3 there was an assault kill streaks section and then support and specialist? I want to see them bring that back.
Yeah.
To be honest, cool. I want to see them bring that back. Things I don't want to see, oh, K9 unit inbound. I don't want to see a robotic dog that shoot lasers, you feel me, that can fly behind me, or it's on my shoulder like a Pikachu, you feel me, or it can scan through walls and I can see where I don't want to see all that. I don't want to see any more of that futuristic stuff continue. Another thing I don't want to see is if they do care for zombies, because you know it's not their big money maker. People don't buy supply drops for zombies. By the way, they have that in the game too. That's a waste. But if they do have zombies, I don't want to see. They'd be like, okay, spawn into the game, 500 points. Crack my knuckles. All right, let's go. First zombie. Levitate someone to a bus. That's not what I want to see. I don't want to see a zombie that can... I don't know. They just got to fix zombies. And that's it.
So your ideal Call of Duty is it modern or Black Ops?
It's modern.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. TJ, up next. Either 3 things you want,
Treyarch.
3 things you don't, or 2 you want, 2 you don't.
Treyarch, it's just like this, because it seems like they got the plan, but it just seems like they be confused at
They
times.
having a hard time executing.
Yeah, they
like Miss Hutchinson's
got
math
some
prof.
things right. Yeah, it's like they got some things right, but they just get caught up in stuff at times. Like, because to me, there was nothing wrong with Black Ops 3 except the boost jumping, and the overpowered DLC weapons.
And the fact you had to pay $1 million to even get a chance to get DLC weapons.
The main thing I say is this: if a DLC weapon comes out, everybody can get it. Or if you have like a season pass or something, you can get it. Because it shouldn't be fair on how you can buy 100 supply drops and you can get lucky and get it. It just be like this: either everyone can get it, or certain people who have like a DLC can get it.
Makes
so
sense.
It can be fair. Like how the Peacekeeper, you can only get the Peacekeeper if you had that first DLC. Just make it fair for people because it's just not right getting a DLC weapon that looks cool and it's
Hmm.
overpowered and you guys will never buff it or what's it called?
Nerf it.
I don't know, nerf it, anything. Y'all just leave it the way it is and have people deal with it. What else? It's just, I yeah, like Jason said about Killer Assassin said about an overpowered gun. If you want it, you gotta work for it. I say like this: every gun should have like one variation, only one,
Yeah, that's what I was
with
thinking.
knife stats. And it's
Hmm.
not like you can't earn it from boosting or nothing. You really have to work for that gun. You really have to use that gun for a long time in order to earn it.
I say
Cause
about
like this,
I say about 2,000 kills sounds.
no,
No,
2,000 kills, no, because that is short. That is
2,000 is a lot.
no, no.
2,000 is a. You had to be
No.
using that gun for probably like
You
if
have to
you
use that gun for a while.
like
That's because
so
it's a strong gun.
10,000 is 10,000 reasonable.
I'm not saying just kills. I'm saying you really have to work with that gun.
Okay,
You have
I
to
can understand that.
use you have to use attachments. You have to do everything with that gun. Because remember, that gun is gonna have that one variation when the stats are good. So
Makes
just
sense.
getting kills isn't gonna be enough for you to really earn it. You have to do more to earn that gun. And what else? Just really balance the maps. Listen to people instead of the people that just put out the game, like just have big YouTube channels or whatever and promote your game. Actually listen to your community because there are people out there with great ideas, but y'all just go past that and follow off the last Call of Duty. And you shouldn't do that. You should really listen to the community because we buy your game.
Bro,
We
no truer
decide.
words.
No
Have
We
ever been
true
said.
decide.
word.
It's like we decide if your game is hot or not. Look at Infinite
Look at
Warfare.
Infinite Warfare.
We was not having that. And that video was the
The
that
second
game
most
sales was
disliked
terrible.
video
And that
on
was the
YouTube.
second most disliked video game, the second most disliked video on YouTube in general. And it's like, listen to us, because we
We
buy your
was
game.
not
And we will
having
be
that.
honest. We will tell you what we like and what we don't like.
Especially this channel right here.
It's
We
just, you gotta really listen to us. That's really all I gotta say.
that was good. So what I got, I'm gonna work with Treyarch because I feel like Treyarch's games from Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, we're gonna put that in a little gray area. I feel like 1 and 2 were like mainly in the adults, maybe teenagers going to adult area range of kids playing or people playing. I don't like how Call of Duty is turning into a game where you have more squeakers than adults. If you understand what I'm saying. Like Call of Duty used to be like an adult game. And now it's just like you have people dabbing and breakdancing and doing all this stuff. It's not right. Then when you get on your mic for the first time, you have kids. So it's too much. So I really feel like Treyarch, we can make a Call of Duty that's pushed into the area where it's just adults or teenagers going into adults, like how we was when we used to play. So I don't know if that even counts as a do because I don't think they can physically, do that, but it has been done before. So what I want for the weapon variant thing, I understand what you mean by you have to work with your guns and stuff. I think it should be kills oriented, but if you really want to make it a challenge, it can be all the attachments and stuff too. Maybe it can be like, I don't know. If you really want someone to work for these variant, like let's say the stats are like damage, range, stability, and etc. Right? Let's say it's 10 points total, and it has like 7 points in damage, 10 points in range and like 2 points of stability, right? If you get like 500 kills with a red dot, 500 kills with a silencer, 500 kills with this, that, and then get 10,000 kills with the gun in general, it unlocks your weapon variant, and that weapon variant gives you the rest of those empty stats. So it make the whole gun 10 out of 10, if you understand what I'm saying. And that will be the overpowered variant that comes with that gun, and it's only one variant. So it's not going to be, oh, I worked real hard with this gun, but he got the Obsidian Steed, and I want the Inferno, and he has this, and I got, like, no. There ain't going to be 50 million variants. It's going to be one variant. It's going to be like a prestige to that gun. And
But then at the same time, if it's like that, there would have to be a downfall to that.
what would it be?
Because I don't know, like, because think about it. You're in a game, and you're the only one with that gun with the max stats. It wouldn't be fair. So to have your max stats, there really has to be a downfall to that gun.
I can understand what you're saying. It has to be somewhat balanced. But if you think about it, this gun has to have stats that matter. What Jason was saying a couple podcasts ago, some of the dots on Black Ops 2 literally made no difference. If it said 20 damage and had 20 of those little dots, you expect to be dropping niggas in one bullet, but it doesn't. It's something with the gun itself. But I feel like, I don't know how that would be able to be balanced, my little idea. But I feel like it can, I just don't know offhand. It needs to be something like, maybe like assault rifle. Let's say there's 10 assault rifles, right? You can only, let's see, you can only get one of those weapon variants. You can only get one per prestige, and you can only get half of that class. So you can only get 5 of those variants for those 10 assault rifles.
Or I'd say one.
Or one. I was thinking one, but I was like, well, what if I just ended up getting a lot of kills with all of them? How would I know which one I would pick to get the variant of? And maybe like when it tells you that you have achieved the amount of stats to get the variant, you hit a button and it transforms it into a variant. Maybe it's like that. And then
Because like at
after
the
that,
same
it
time, when you
locks
say
it
if
for all
every
other.
gun you have is a strong gun, you know?
Yeah, it wouldn't be fair. But yeah, so it'd be like 5 kills of red dot, 500 kills of red dot, 500 kills with silencer, ACAR, all that, all the attachments, and then you had to get a total, and then you had to get another 10,000 kills after all that. And depending on how many attachments, yada yada yada, you do the math, all these kills, and then you transform into that OP variant. Now, how they would balance it, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I would say like maybe you can only use that gun. Maybe if you select that gun in the match, you can only use that gun. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. But that's my first do. My second do would be, what would it be? Definitely, I mean, I don't know. Oh, change the way the maps are designed. A lot of the maps are like three lanes, so you either go left, you go straight, or you go right. It doesn't need to be like that anymore, because there's always a barrel, there's always a piece of cover that someone head glitches on, and if someone's waiting in the middle, somebody can camp right there, snipe you, and it's just not fun. So I feel like the maps need to just be, I'm not gonna say bigger, but they definitely do need to be like a little bit spread out and stuff. It doesn't need to be Battlefield scale, because Battlefield is like, oh my god, compared to Call of Duty. But the maps, I shouldn't see 3 lanes. I shouldn't be like, okay, I have 3 options, left, right, or middle. I need to say, okay, how are we supposed to tackle this? I know it has to be some type of balancing with the maps to play domination, because there are 3 flags, and it needs to be an even way for each team to get to a flag in the same amount of time. But they need to make it so that the maps, it shouldn't be just 3 ways to get throughout the entire map. There needs to be like cuts, dips, dives, and cover in the right places and no cover in the wrong places. Like it needs to be like that. Spawns need to be on point. I shouldn't be spawning right in front of somebody or spawning and taking damage instantly. They need to add that too. Now, don'ts. I know you really can't. It's hard to like decide this one, but supply drops, I don't want them in the game, but they do make money at the same time. And I know these big gaming companies, they need to make money. You know, games ain't cheap to come out. They're in like 3 years in the making and they come out every year. They're not cheap. So I feel like if the supply drops are in the game, they need to be pure calling cards, emblems, or camos. I really feel like it needs to be that. Now, if the camos you need to work for, like get 750 headshots and get yada yada yada, I don't know if we should make the supply drops to be able to give you those camos, because it will kind of defeat the purpose of even working for them. But I feel like they need to be just calling cards, emblems, and maybe something to put on your character. But if it's gonna be able to customize your character, it needs to be customizable. I shouldn't be able to walk into a lobby or spawn into a lobby and I see Jason on my right and he looks just like me. It needs to be enough customization when I can tell the difference between two people. So, and I feel like that's my don't. I mean, I don't know.
The one game I could say that did customize it right is Advanced Warfare.
But they did a little too much though. Yeah, they came out with you customize your character, I give you that. But it was a little too much at one point. They had gingerbread men and squid jetpacks and shit. I'm just like, nah.
But at the same time though, you could really look different.
You could really look
and your
different.
character
You're right.
can look hard at the same time.
You're right. Right about that. They had the most customization. Call of Duty Ghosts, they had like new camos like every month. I swear. They had weed. They had ducks, like rubber ducks. They had a lot. So they had the camos and stuff, but Ghost wasn't to par. But I feel like we all know what we want for the next Call of Duty, and I don't know. Someone one day sees this video and we somehow manage to put together a Call of Duty that's be legends. Mash up all ideas and make something good. So, this is the end of the podcast. I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody. Add my 2 friends if you want to. IDs will be in the description. It's the Captain.